セクション21善悪犯罪
Virtue.
美徳長所
Virtue.
When you fall in love, everything about the person appears to be a virtue.
Virtual.
仮想の事実上の
Virtual.
A virtual world.
Virtually.
事実上ほとんど
Virtually.
We see each other virtually every day.
Vice.
悪悪徳福代理の
Vice.
Vice and virtue.
Vicious.
悪意のある悪性の
Vicious.
Those who borrow money to pay off debts are getting caught in a vicious circle.
Evil.
邪悪な
Evil.
My parents are worried that hanging out with eccentric people has an evil influence on me.
Sin.
罪
Sin.
The priest told the church members to repent their sins.
Sinful.
邪悪な
Sinful. Crime.
犯罪
Crime.
My father was put in prison even though he did not commit any crime.
Criminal.
犯罪者犯人犯罪の
Criminal.
5 criminals have broken out of prison and they are now at large.
Ethics.
倫理倫理学
Ethics.
It's against ethics to discriminate against someone because of their skin color.
Ethical.
倫理上の
Ethical.
An ethical issue.
Moral.
道徳上の精神的な道徳
Moral.
Many people deplore the decline in moral standards.
Immoral.
道徳に反する
Immoral. Morality.
道徳倫理
Morality. Confess.
を告白する認める
Confess.
Mike confessed to his wife that he had been cheating on her.
Confession.
告白
Confession. Punish.
を罰する
Punish.
The boy was punished for hitting his sister.
Punishment.
罰
Punishment.
Capital punishment.
Penalty.
刑罰罰金
Penalty. Murder.
殺人を殺害する
Murder.
The girl murdered her boyfriend's next-door neighbor out of jealousy.
Victim.
犠牲者被害者
Victim.
Men can also become the victims of sexual harassment.
Offend.
を怒らせるの機嫌を損ねる
Offend.
In the beginning of a relationship, both sides are extremely careful not to offend each other.
Offense.
犯罪侮辱
Offense.
It is a criminal offense to trespass on private property.
Offensive.
嫌な不快な
Offensive.
An offensive remark.
Defend.
を防御する弁護する
Defend.
I need a lawyer to defend me.
Defense.
防御弁護
Defense. Defendant.
被告
Defendant. Motive.
動機
Motive.
Jealousy is a strong enough motive to kill someone.
Motivate.
に動機を与えるやる気を出させる
Motivate.
The student is highly motivated to study English.
Motivation.
動機づけやる気
Motivation.
Getting into a prestigious college was their motivation behind studying.
Witness.
証人目撃者を目撃する
Witness.
I accidentally witnessed my neighbor killing his wife.
Arrest.
を逮捕する逮捕
Arrest.
You are under arrest.
Detain.
を引き止める拘留する
Detain.
The suspect was detained at the police station for 24 hours.
Accuse.
を非難する告訴する
Accuse.
The female student accused a prominent professor of sexual harassment and caused a great scandal.
Accusation.
非難告訴
Accusation. Blame.
に責任があるとするを正にする
Blame.
Don't blame me for this.
Fault.
過失責任欠陥
fault,
It's not my fault.
condemn,
を責めるに刑を宣告する。
condemn,
She was condemned for her selfish acts.
condemnation,
非難、有罪判決。
condemnation, court,
法廷、裁判所、宮廷。
court,
Appear in court.
courtesy,
礼儀、作法。
courtesy,
You're entitled to be treated with courtesy and respect.
courteous,
礼儀正しい。
courteous, trial,
挑戦、試行、裁判、公判。
trial,
The O.J. Simpson trial.
justice,
公正、正義、裁判。
justice, justify,
を正当化する。
justify,
The bully tried to justify his violence toward a fellow student.
justification,
正当化。
justification, judge,
を判断する。裁判官。
judge,
You must not judge people by their appearances.
judgment,
判断。
judgment, jury,
陪審員団。
jury,
The members of the jury appeared in court.
testify,
証言する。
testify, testimony,
証言。
testimony, guilty,
有罪の。
guilty,
The defendant was found guilty of murder.
guilt,
罪、有罪、罪悪感。
guilt,
The man confessed to his crimes driven by a sense of guilt.
innocent,
無罪の、無邪気な。
innocent,
The innocent young girl opened up a stubborn old man's heart.
innocence,
無罪、無邪気さ。
innocence, sentence,
文、判決に判決を下す。
sentence,
The murderer was sentenced to death.
prison,
刑務所。
prison, imprison,
を投獄する。
imprison, prisoner,
囚人。
prisoner, deter,
を抑止する。
deter,
Deter crime.
deterrent,
抑止するもの。
deterrent,
Severe punishment is seen as a deterrent to crime.
violence,
暴力。
violence,
Domestic violence.
violent,
暴力的な、激しい。
violent,
There was a violent knocking at the door.
aggressive,
攻撃的な。
aggressive,
Some computer games and comics promote children's aggressive behavior.
aggression,
攻撃。
aggression, legal,
合法の、法律の。
legal,
Legal procedures.
illegal,
違法の。
illegal, violate,
に違反する。を犯す。侵害する。
violate,
The restaurant had to close since it violated many health regulations.
violation,
違反、侵害。
violation,
セクション22。数、量。
Unite.
を結びつける。
Unite.
the United States of America,
Unity.
統一、結束、統一体。
Unity.
the unity of the team led to victory,
Unify.
を統合する。
Unify.
some economists stress the need to create a unified Asian currency,
Uniform.
一様な、均一の、制服。
Uniform.
these boxes are uniform in size and color,
Uniformity.
統一性、均一性。
Uniformity. Universe.
宇宙、全世界。
Universe.
the universe has been expanding since the Big Bang,
Universal.
普遍的な、万人に通じる、至るところに存在する。
Universal.
falling in love and going crazy in it is a universal phenomenon seen all over the world,
Union.
組合。
Union.
a labor union,
Reunion.
再会、同窓会。
Reunion.
A school reunion.
Sole,
唯一の
sole, solely,
単にもっぱら単独で
solely,
The students were evaluated solely on their grades, not on their extracurricular activities.
solitude,
孤独
solitude, solitary,
孤独な寂しい単独の
solitary,
A solitary person.
console,
を慰める
console,
The sole reason he came to the party was to console his broken heart.
consolation,
慰め
consolation, monotonous,
単調な
monotonous,
Working on an assembly line is extremely monotonous and boring.
monotony,
単調さ
monotony, monopoly,
独占専売
monopoly, combine,
を結合させる
combine,
If you combine effort with ability, you will get results.
combination,
組み合わせ結合
combination, dual,
二つの二重の
dual,
Dual citizenship is not permitted under Japanese law.
duplicate,
を複製する
duplicate,
The DNA is duplicated every time a cell divides.
numerous,
多数の
numerous, innumerable,
無数の
innumerable, infinite,
無限の
infinite,
There are infinite possibilities for the use of the internet.
infinity,
無限
infinity, quantity,
量
quantity, quality,
質品質性質
quality,
What counts is not the quantity, but the quality of time we spend together.
volume,
容積量傘本一巻
volume,
Quite a volume of work.
voluminous,
多量のかさばった
voluminous, amount,
量総計総額達する結局なる
amount,
It is estimated that the damage from the earthquake amounts to $1 million.
sum,
合計総計を合計するを要約する
sum,
To sum up, I just want to thank the guests for coming today.
summarize,
を要約する
summarize,
Which one of the following sentences best summarizes the entire passage?
summary,
要約
summary,
Write a summary of this paragraph within 60 words.
total,
完全な合計の合計
total,
Our school has 3,500 students in total.
totally,
完全に
totally, vast,
莫大な広大な
vast,
The vast majority of people.
huge,
巨大なでっかい
huge,
A huge building.
enormous,
非常に大きい莫大な
enormous,
An enormous amount of money.
immense,
巨大な膨大な
immense,
An immense pyramid was built to bury the king.
abundant,
豊富な
abundant,
The soil was fertile and abundant with minerals.
abundance,
豊富さ
abundance, abound,
豊富にある
abound,
Natural resources abound in Australia.
ample,
十分なたっぷりの
ample,
We have ample time for discussion.
amplify,
を増幅する
amplify, affluent,
富裕な豊富な
affluent,
An affluent country like America.
affluence,
富富裕
affluence, sufficient,
十分な
sufficient,
The investigators could not find sufficient evidence to prove the man committed the murder.
insufficient,
不十分な
insufficient, adequate,
十分な適当な
adequate,
Sleep, balanced diet, and adequate exercise contribute to good health.
Adequacy,
妥当性、
adequacy. Inadequate,
不適当な、不十分な、
inadequate. Major,
主要な、大きな、専攻科目、専攻する。
major.
I'm majoring in economics at college.
Majority,
大半、大多数。
majority.
The majority of the population.
Minor,
重要でない、小さい、年少の。
minor.
A minor problem.
Minority,
少数、少数派。
minority.
The ethnic minority.
Maximum,
最大
maximum. Maximize,
を最大にする。
maximize.
To maximize profit, the company made their products where a low wage level could be maintained.
Minimum,
最小
minimum. Minimize,
を最小にする。
minimize. Magnificent,
壮大な
magnificent.
A magnificent view.
Diminish,
を減らす、小さくする、減る、小さくなる。
diminish.
The number of smokers has diminished since laws began forbidding smoking in public.
Utmost,
最大の、最高の。
utmost.
Security is of utmost importance.
Increase, increase.
増える、を増やす、増加。
Increase, increase.
Juvenile crimes are on the increase in Japan.
Increasingly,
だんだんと、
increasingly. Decrease, decrease.
減る、を減らす、減少。
Decrease, decrease. Reduce,
を減らす、削減する。
reduce.
5 countries signed an agreement to reduce the total emission of CO2 into the atmosphere.
Reduction,
削減
reduction. Accumulate,
を蓄積する、積み上げる、蓄積する。
accumulate.
It took 5 years to accumulate enough data to support my hypothesis.
Accumulation,
蓄積
accumulation. Add,
を加える。
add.
I added salt to the coffee by mistake.
Addition,
追加、
addition. Additional,
追加の。
additional.
Additional charge.
In addition to,
に加えて、だけでなく。
in addition to.
In addition to the flight fare, the passenger had to pay for his heavy luggage.
Subtract,
を引く、減じる。
subtract. Subtraction,
引き算
subtraction. Multiply,
を増やす、かける。
multiply.
4 multiplied by 2 is 8.
Multiple,
複数の。
multiple.
The word term has multiple meanings.
Multitude,
多数
multitude.
A multitude of people.
Calculate,
を計算する。
calculate. Calculation,
計算
calculation.
A mathematical calculation.
Average,
平均の、普通の、平均。
average.
On average, women live 5 years longer than men.
Altogether,
全部で、全く、完全に。
altogether.
Smoking in public places is banned altogether.
Overall,
全体の、全般の、概して。
overall.
Overall impression of a person.
Approximately,
おおよそ。
approximately.
Approximately 1 million people live in this city.